Betty hauled ashes each dawn before starting the fires at the German boarding house where she'd worked since she was 8 years old. Her mother, who had immigrated from Count Cork in Catholic Ireland, took in laundry and sheltered her other children. It's unclear how many siblings Betty may have had, and there's no mention of her father. She did have a brother, though till one day he was found frozen dead drunk in a snowdrift. She also had a younger sister who, because she couldn't pronounce the name Loretta, gave her her lifelong nickname, Betty. While her mother spoke only Gaelic, Betty, even as a child, spoke impeccable German and English. Each week as she left the German boarding house, heading towards her mother's tenement to surrender her pittance of wages, she walked past a big brick building which announced to all her known world, Dannenhofer and Sons Glassworks Factory. In her girlish daydreams, she wished long and constant that someday she would marry a rich Dannenhofer. At some point, Betty became a manicurist, and as fate would have it, found herself filing Edmund Dannenhofer's upper-class nails. What's more, he took a fancy to call my mother's grandparents Grandma and Papa. Betty and Ed became Nanny and Papa. Betty detested this dubious tie, this servile label. My mother assured it. Every 2 weeks during my childhood, Mom and Dad and the rest of us kids piled into our station wagon, fill up with diapers and formulas, strollers and toys to make the hour-long trek to Nanny and Pop-Pop's house in Canarsie. At 2 years old, I had my own pool cue in Pop-Pop's pool hall and access to all the yoo-hoo I could swallow. Next door at Henry's Deli, I had carte blanche with the candy shelves and ice cream freezer. I, the firstborn grandchild of Nanny's only child, must have filled that aching void left by her own thrown-away daughter. She stuffed that void with toys and trinkets, new clothes, and silver coins. Unlike the lawns and woods of Long Island, where I lived, in Canarsie, everyone's house connected to the next house with no space in between, no way to get to backyards, no grass to play on, hard sidewalks connecting houses to roads. Dogs stayed on leashes and people stared from doorsteps into the noisy street, but still, I looked impatiently forward to spending 2 preciously long weeks there every July. My suitcases sat packed and waiting under my bed at the first hint of summer vacation. Me, by myself, with Nanny and Pop-Up in Canarsie. All the time her eyes searching my face till gradually she relaxed and we floated back into our kindred trance. She flashed another strong image at me. "I'll ask, Nanny," I said out loud, pushing the buzzer. A smiling nurse appeared. "Do you have a statue of the Virgin Mary here?" I asked. "My Nana wants one." The kindly nurse left to retrieve one, but alas could only come up with a set of rosary beads, which I placed in my Nanny's silent, clutching hands. "Dad, do you know where Nanny's statue of the Blessed Mother is?" I tried to ask nonchalantly on returning to my parents' house. They had just finished their weekly Bible study group. "Why?" my father asked, a little too defensively. Again I attempted to act like this request was nothing. "Oh, I just thought it might comfort Nanny. She's had it all her... My mother accepted the Lord Jesus Christ into her heart 2 years ago and will have no false idols," he boomed. I flushed and retaliated. "Your mother's had Alzheimer's for over 6 years and is dying. All she wants is some comfort, can't you? She's a Christian now." Then he added suspiciously, "How do you know what she wants?" "Dad, can you just honor a dying woman's wish? She's a Christian." "You're an asshole," I screamed. Power over is all you want." My body shook, but my raving went unheard. He'd won, of course. The next evening, on my way back to my world, I saw my Nana for the very last time. "He wouldn't give you your statue to me, Nanny," I silently told the tiny woman in fetal position. "He's your son, Nanny. It's your karma, not mine. I won't get involved." Sadly, I said goodbye. 2 weeks later, as I walked from my massage tent at the Michigan Women's Music Festival to the community fire pit, a woman approached with solemn eyes. "Raven Light," she said mournfully, "a phone call came for you. Your grandmother died." She waited to console me, but instead received a joyful hug. Yes, I know.